There was a hearing last April in front of the Texas state legislature that was attempting to introduce additional, more aggressive regulations only over licensed midwives, not certified nurse midwives. It was what I call the grossest form of elitist credentialism that I've ever heard. It was creating this weird false equivalency that somehow, if you're a licensed midwife and didn't go to nursing school, you're less apt and less intelligent and less educated than a nurse midwife. Nurse midwives are under the nursing board. Therefore, their standard of care are governed by ACOG. Licensed midwives are not under ACOG. There's different standards because licensed midwives, they have the ability to handle low risk deliveries. And that's why it's built into the regulation that if a birth or a pregnancy becomes high risk, and there's check marks that they have to check at every appointment to make sure that the patient is not going above the threshold. Once they do, they then have to transfer them to somebody under the ACOG standard. And they do that.
That's the whole, I'm going to cuss, fucking point. That's the whole point, is that we don't want to be practicing like doctors. Midwifery predates medicine. Giving birth predates all of this stuff. That's the whole point, is to give us an option that is different from the hospital and the obstetrical model. We don't want to become mini obstetricians. That is the point. And they keep chiseling away at what is women's work. It's where we belong. It's where we have wisdom and mastery. And it doesn't look like your little boxes and check marks on purpose. That's what we desire. There's different kinds of wisdom, and it doesn't always fit into their boxes.
And I even told them, what happened to my body, my choice. You have a constitutional right as a woman to determine how and where you want to give birth in the Texas Constitution. And if you take away women's choice, you're interfering with the reproductive rights.